Hi, I'm Sean, host of NerdWallet's Smart Money podcast. Today, we're talking about Roth versus traditional 401ks, what they are and when to use them. And I'm joined in this conversation by my co-host, Sara Rathner, and NerdWallet investing writer, Alieza Duranza.
So let's go back to retirement accounts. Let's talk a bit about why someone may invest to choose in a Roth 401k versus a traditional 401k. So we're talking about the employer-sponsored accounts here. What are the advantages and disadvantages of each of these types of accounts?
So the main differences to keep track of are the tax benefits, how much you can invest each year, and the investment choices each type of account offers. So let's start first with taxes. A traditional 401k can help lower your taxable income now, but you're taxed in retirement upon withdrawal. By comparison, if you contribute after-tax dollars to a Roth 401k, you can withdraw it later without paying taxes. In terms of contribution limits, 401ks have the highest contribution limits of any retirement account. The limit in 2024 is $23,000. So they can make a serious dent in lowering your taxable income. By comparison, the contribution limit for IRAs and Roth IRAs is $7,000 in 2024. And then last but not least, the investment choices vary across the type of retirement account that you have. While a Roth IRA may offer many investment options, 401ks tend to be more limited in what investment choices they offer.
This listener's question got me thinking about how people prioritize which type of accounts to contribute to. Roth versus traditional, IRA versus 401k. Are there any general guidelines that people should keep in mind?
Absolutely. Each type of retirement account has its own contribution limits and tax benefits, like we mentioned earlier. So we recommend contributing to your 401k first to qualify for any retirement match that your company may offer. After that, if you are able to contribute to your Roth or IRA or 401k, even better. One benefit of investing across multiple types of accounts is having money in both pre-tax and after-tax retirement accounts.
Yeah, and that is what we in the jargony world of personal finance call tax diversification. Like you mentioned earlier, Alieza, the hope is that when you are in retirement, you'll be able to pull money from different types of accounts that have different tax treatments. And additionally, one benefit of investing for retirement through Roths earlier in your career is that you are likely earning less than you will earn later in your career. And thus, the money that you contribute to that Roth will be taxed at a lower rate than you would be paying later on.
I think last but not least, we should say that investing retirement is likely not the only financial priority that people are working on. It's important to find the balance between saving for long-term goals like retirement and more near-term goals like paying off high-interest credit card debt, building an emergency fund, and having enough insurance for your needs.
One thing I'll add on to this is people might be wondering if they have a Roth 401k and a traditional 401k, how do they decide what amount goes into the Roth, what amount goes into the traditional? And I don't have a clear-cut answer for you. Again, I'm not a financial or investment advisor here, but the way I do it is semi-based on vibes. I have most of my contribution going into a traditional 401k because I want that immediate tax cut now. But then I have a smaller percentage going into my Roth because I know later down the road, I'll be happy to have that amount of money to pull from tax-free. So it's really up to your individual circumstances, what you want from your taxes now and later. Spend some time thinking through that and then make a decision based on that. And you can always retool it later on depending on how you feel.
Yeah, you can make changes to your 401k allocations and contributions all year. It's not like open enrollment for health insurance where you make one decision once a year and you're stuck with it for 12 months. You're not. You can make changes to it over time. And that provides an extra layer of flexibility to these types of accounts.
Thanks for watching. I'm Sean Pyles, host of NerdWallet's Smart Money podcast. If you learned something new today, hit like and subscribe and share with your friends. Also, listen to NerdWallet's Smart Money podcast wherever you get your podcasts.